Yellow, episode 21 of the BK Lounge, biggest podcast in the goddamn world. I just saw something pretty amazing. It was on a nature show. Me and nature shows, we're like symbiotic, alright? More parasitics. I'm taking away and not giving anything back. You know what I mean? But here's the deal. This fucking conch snail or whatever was chasing down a tulip snail. And this tulip snail was whipping itself, trying to get away. It was action-packed. It was like a goddamn Die Hard movie. But eventually it just got tired, and this big conch ate it up. Gobbled that bastard up. And it was just sitting back. It was in a lawn chair, just... God, that is good. That is some good snail. Then, you know how water be. It's kind of like a drop of blood for a shark. The smell of dead snail was flying out in the water, right? And hermit crabs were like, literally, you could see their jowls going. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's dead snail, baby. We're gonna get this snail. We're gonna get this motherfucker. Because what they're thinking is, snail's got a shell. And your boy wants a new one. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. So they're going. And this conch is in a food coma. Just kind of like trying to push this fucking shell out. Oh, sorry. Here's a stretch. Big stretch. I kind of have a stuffy nose for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But, what was I getting at? Yeah, there's a bunch of like little hermit crabs, and I like to imagine them speaking French because I think they speak French. I don't know why, but they're just like kind of back, clawing at each other, and just kind of snipping away. And it's really funny. They're kind of chasing each other around the conch, Benny Hill style, very Scooby-Doo-esque. But I don't know how good that was. Apologize. But what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Eventually, one of these hermit crabs was just like, "Fuck it, I'm going in," and he started like pulling at it a little bit, trying to get it out of this conch's mouth or whatever this thing's called, and he just hopped in like ass first. It was pretty funny. He Spider-Man'd his way in there, so he was just dangling there for a bit. Jumped out and skirted the hell away. I wish I recorded it. I could have made it into a meme, but I'm not really that worried about it. Oh, yawn. Okay. So that was just a little nature show for your ass. Good times. Oh, what just fell? I almost threw up. I almost scared the hell out of me. Big news in the music game. The restaurant Wendy's dropped an absolutely fire mixtape. 5 songs. Let me just read some of these off to you. The first one, I'm not there yet, but the first one I believe is called Twitter Fingers. Right? Oh, I didn't like it? What the hell's wrong with me? Hold on. Go to album. It's at Wendy's, and the album is called, or the mixtape is called We Beefin'? ? Twitter Fingers is the first track. Holding It Down. Rest in Grease. Clownin'. 4 for 4. I think Rest in Grease is my favorite. I'm not sure though. That is hilarious. I'm waiting for the response, McDonald's. I'm waiting. They're calling you out, bitch. They called your red hair ass out, you gingy. Where are we going? Alright, now we're just gonna go to a little bit of news for you loungers, right? That's what we're gonna call you, loungers? Sure. Y'all some loungers. Who's dead? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Apologize. Ooh. I'm not going to go into the article, but just the title sounds good. Photos suggest North Korea may give up its nukes. Hey. Fucking cool. Let's get some news up in this piece. Oh, God. I gotta clean this couch off. Come on, give me something. I don't know what everyone's obsession with like young activists. Oh, these kids are so brave. These kids are really ahead of the times. They're so brave. It's like, I think they just want attention. Why don't you actually change something instead of like bitching about it? Because I could go hold a sign somewhere, but you're not really. It doesn't take any grit, any talent. Just my little daily bitching. Ooh. Water park operators indicted after child's decapitation in Kansas. God damn it. Oh my god. We're gonna go to the water park today. By the end, my son had his fucking head cut off at a water park. Operators of a Kansas water slide were so infatuated with building the world's tallest ride that they ignored serious safety issues that led to a decapitation of a 10-year-old boy. At least a dozen injuries to others, according to a grand jury indictment unsealed Friday. The indictment charges the operator of Schlitterbahn Water Park in Kansas City, along with its director, Tyler Austin Miles, with involuntary manslaughter, endangering a host other criminal offenses. Okay, what happened? The raft he was in went airborne. Holy shit. Hitting a pole and netting designed to keep riders from being thrown to the ride. God damn. I don't know how I'm yawning. I'm so tired. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm tired. Here's a little thing about me right now. I'm trying to learn Spanish. I think it's going pretty good so far. But I'm not going to whip it out yet. But eventually I'm going to have a very Spanglish podcast. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But it just opens up your opportunities in America to talk to everybody. And that's pretty cool. Penn State pledges death triggers tough anti-hazing bill. What happened? Who died after an alcohol-fueled fraternity pledge? Oh, he just got fucked up. Alcohol can get out of hand. What do you want to say? God damn, I'm feeling a little under the weather. What's going on? Sympathy for white Austin bomber stirs debate about race. Who has sympathy for someone who blows people up? Fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. I wish somebody killed him. I wish, like, he got the easy way out by just blowing himself up. He's a fucking pussy. It's that easy. Sorry, I'm getting a little heated. That just terrorism, especially in your own country. That's absolutely disgusting. All right. What are we talking about here? Here you have a case of a young white male who killed and injured people. This is a quote. Here you have a case of a young white male who killed and injured people of color. And we're culturally more concerned about his story, about his life, and what led him to take these lives. It's a striking reminder of a racial empathy gap that persists. Fuck him, okay? Who cares about his life? I am a little interested in about every crazy person. I think they're fascinating in a way. Like new video of the Paddock guy from Las Vegas came out, and it was like showing like bellhops and stuff, like helping him pull bags and bags of guns in. Also, he was there for days beforehand, just like gambling by himself and shit. Who gambles by themselves? I probably would, actually. Wow. Oh, I wonder what. I'm gonna look it up because I want to know what happened to the Parkland shooter. Like, how long he's gonna go to jail for, or if they're gonna kill him. So, he's indicted on 17 counts of 17 counts of premeditated murder in the Parkland massacre, as jail records reveal behavior behind bars. On Wednesday, Nicholas Cruz, the 19-year-old, charged in a high school massacre last month on 34 counts of premeditated murder and attempted murder. Damn. The charges came 3 weeks after the February 14th shooting rampage at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School that left 14 and 3 faculty members dead. And the indictment pushes forward where was that? A case that is one of the state's highest profile prosecutions in recent memory. Cruz, whose attorneys have admitted his guilt and could face the death penalty. See, him being that young, I think they should wait till he's like 50 and then kill him. Grand jury charged Cruz with 17 counts of premeditated murder in the first degree. Okay, so it's just life right now. Police said Cruz confessed to the and the 19-year-old has been seen publicly once only since the shooting, appearing briefly in court days later. Fucking big-eared freak. Fuck you. Ugh. Gets me heated. I don't know why I'm looking at it. Alright, well, it's coming up on the first quarter, which doesn't really matter for you, but it matters for me. I gotta do some stuff quick. It's the same thing every week. Twice a week. Which is exciting, right? Yeah, it's like a roller coaster. Up and down and up and down, and then someone gets decapitated on a water slide. Very, very cool. Just take a little first inning stretch. You know what I mean? What you feel? Jumanji? Jafar? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Strange things. Alright, well, I'm get back into it. Okay, so the jail records released Wednesday shed light on his behavior since he was arrested not long after leaving Stoneman Douglas alongside fleeing students. That must have been a rush. The records show that he has been largely isolated, and at one point, less than a week after the shooting, was seen laughing. After the shooting? Wait a minute, what? Oh, laugh. I thought it was like, I thought they called him right away. So it was in prison. Laughing, according to logs and other reports the Broward County Sheriff's Office released. The reports stated that Cruz is not allowed to interact with other inmates for his safety because they would beat the fuck out of him. And they show that most of his interactions take place with his attorneys or the jail staff members monitoring him. Visitor logs covering his incarceration from the day of the massacre through Monday shows visits from attorneys, people with public defender's office, some who appear to be psychiatrists. His brother Zachary is described as visiting twice, as is a woman with whom the brothers stayed in November after their mother died. On November 20th, 6 days after the massacre, a deputy sheriff wrote that Cruz appeared to break out in laughter, although what prompted that is unclear. The jail records show that Cruz's responsiveness varied depending on the day and the situation. He was very engaged, talkative, aware. During an interview with his attorney and a doctor, according to one report filed 4 days after the shooting, the following day he did not respond with a day. I don't care about any of this anymore. Fuck it. We're changing the subject. God damn it. Relax, Britton. You'll be fine. You'll make it. Just give me some news. I talked about Wendy's already. Yes, I did. Oh boy. Trump order would ban most transgender troops from serving. Listen. It should be men and women in the service, okay? Women are smart. Maybe they're not as physically able. Some are more than some men, and that's just. But it's kind of 60-40, more 70-30. You know what I mean? Like most men are just stronger and faster, but women are just as smart. So they're definitely, they have jobs. Like they can definitely be in the military. Some should be on the front lines. I wouldn't want them to be, because I honestly, and this is how men are. It's like we see other men as like, well, this is your job. You're supposed to protect your family, the women and children. That's who gets on the boats first on the Titanic. So it's like that's kind of our job. I mean, I respect everybody in the military, but the thing about transgender people is like they're just not mentally all there. Even if they really truly believe they're a woman in a man's body, a man in a woman's body, it's like, A, you're not. B, that's too much weight. Like you shouldn't have all these personal conflicts if you're about to go carry a gun and have to do a mission with a team that needs you to be good under pressure. So wild. Why do you... And the thing about the transgender movement is it really undercuts feminists too at the same point, 'cause it's like, so if a man's a woman, women aren't that special, right? But that's not right, because women are special. They're life givers. They're amazing. Like, you're really devaluing what being a woman is if you're saying every man can be a woman, right? There's value in being born a man, being born a woman. It's special. You're gonna bring a goddamn tear to my eye. Like there's actually, it matters. And by saying anybody can be anything, you're taking the value away from it. It is no longer. It's just not. It doesn't. Just be a woman. And if you're gonna do that, if you really want to be in the military that bad, then just keep it to yourself until afterwards. Because that's what the guy who gripped up Ben Shapiro by the back of the neck says. You cut that out right now, or you're gonna go home in an ambulance. That guy. Oh, Zoe. Something's. What is it? Doesn't matter. But he was in the military. But he just did it afterwards. There's obviously something wrong with him. He probably had PTSD and just something crazy happening, and he wanted a new identity. He probably didn't feel special when he got home. And that's why I think a lot of people do these crazy ass things just for attention. I mean, everybody does things for attention, right? Hell yeah. But it is what it is. I'm just saying, just appreciate what you got. You know what I mean? Look down and be happy. Whether it's penne, a cogno. It just is what it is. Bad times. Bad times. But I didn't read the article, so who knows? Ooh, a little neck crack on microphone. That's nice. A day in the life of India's tuberculosis warrior. That's a fun one. That's a real warrior. This here, he's the tuberculosis warrior. Pennsylvania students, Blue Mountain School District. Oh no, that's kind of close to me. It's like 45 minutes away. This is such a fucking Blue Mountain move. A Pennsylvania superintendent has described his unique measure to protect students from potential school shooters, arming them with buckets of stones. Jesus Christ. He said the Stonewood defense was intended as a last resort if evacuations failed. The unlikely defense was revealed amid a... that'd probably work if everybody did it, but I feel like some people would pussy out. But you know what that's going to do? That's at least going to protect that school, and, like, no one's going to shoot that up, because it's just not a free target like all the other schools are that don't have guns in school. Or, I don't think teachers should have guns. I mean, I think it's better than nothing. But I think they should just have trained, actual, either ex-military or just someone validated and willing to put their lives on the line to stop a school shooter. Have 2 or 3. You know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. And it sucks that we have to go to those measures, but we do. This week, Facebook value plunged $58 billion. Fuck. That's because Facebook sucks. Facebook's annoying. I know, not a lot of topics, but it is what it is. Karen McDougal apologized to Melania Trump for alleged affair. She probably cheated on Donald too. Look at her. Look at him. Do the math. Maybe she didn't though. Maybe she's really good. I heard she's a good lady. So, it's possible. Gene Simmons doesn't know why he's been banned from Fox News. It's probably because he's a known womanizer. Hold on, sneeze. Apologies. Ooh, god damn. That was a rough one. I almost blew my fucking brain out of my nose. Legal pot business owners ponder the possibility of death row after Trump administration policy shift. Oh boy. Oh yeah. In a move apparently designed to appease President Trump's recent promise to execute narcotic traffickers, U.S. Attorney Jeff Sessions, who was in a band that sang about weed all the time, this week released a memo urging federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty for dealing in extremely large quantities of drugs. Absolutely crazy. Leave these potheads alone. Alright. They're just chilling. The former Blockbuster owner. He's dead. R.I.P. Blockbuster. Ooh, Spanish police. Hell fucking yeah. I'm not putting up with it. They're breaking up Nigerian sex trafficking gang. I'm not having it. No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Europol says the victims were kept in squalid conditions in caves. I don't know, they're not English. And intimidated with voodoo threats. I'll voodoo your whole family. I'll voodoo them right now. I'll voodoo the shit out of them. They've never seen such voodoo. No, please, don't voodoo the family. I'll do it. I will voodoo your family. Is that how it went down? You will suck his dick, or you will get voodoo. Whole lot of voodoo. All this voodoo will be on you. It will be your voodoo. I'll put this voodoo in a little basket. It'll be for you. All this voodoo. Just shoot me. Just shoot me. I don't want the voodoo. Fuck you. Voodoo me. Voodoo me. Throw me. I don't know. Voodoo's not real. They don't know that though. Woman dies after having bee sting therapy. Huh. Shocker. Dumb as hell. Oh boy. French bitches is crazy. Mother jailed in France for drowning 5 newborn babies. I give them the bath. That's Italian. Fuck. Oh, I give them the bath. No, fuck. I used to have a French. I could do a French accent, but not right now. I lost it. I'll just do a Jerry sound. What's the deal with French women? I was just giving the baby a bath. Sobbing in court. Romana Canada. Romana Canate. 37 asked for forgiveness at a trial in Bordeaux, Southwest France. France. She admitted giving birth in a bathtub at her home in Le Chasse, some 40 kilometers. Fuck, I just lost my accents completely. And leaving the babies to die in the water. I thought they could swim. One of Canate's 2 teenage daughters found one baby in a bag in the freezer. Ah! God damn. Oh wait, she gave birth? Yeah, she gave birth in a bathtub and just fucking left the babies there. 1 down. 2 down. That's 4. Ooh. Alright, I'll be right back. And, after you're dead. She is not expected to serve the full 8 years. France is fucky. I don't get them. They're a bunch of dipshits over there. They're letting 15-year-olds fuck guys. It's come on, dude. Get your shit together. Get your shit and get it all together. Go to the shit store if you have to. Freezing the hunger maneuver could help with weight loss. That's kind of cool. Wow, shocker. CNN chief Jeff Zucker says Fox News is a propaganda machine. That's propaganda, buddy. And y'all know what time it is. The half podcast mark. It's time for them song suggestions for the BK Lounge, episode number 21, the biggest podcast in the lounge. Biggest podcast in the world. It is also the biggest podcast in the lounge, seeing as it's the only podcast in the lounge. Great. Alright, so let's just get right in this fucking shit. Number 1, I mentioned it earlier. Rest in Grease from Wendy's. Oh, God. I actually just listened to it again, quick. I don't even know what to say. The producing's really good. Wendy could use a little work, but it's all good. That's hilarious. I'm gonna put that as a banger. I never thought Wendy's would have a banger. I'm glad they do though. That's that kind of drive-through music. But Solid Wall of Sound from A Tribe Called Quest. That's a jam. That is a beautiful song. It's really cool. It's off their latest album. Not much to say. It's just really, really harmonic, just kind of grandiose. It's really nice. Number 3, Through the Late Night, Travis Scott. I feel like I've had this one on before on the list, but whatever. It is what it is. That's got to be a banger. Kid Cudi kills it on there. That's just a great album. The Person in the Trap sing McKnight. It's really good. I think Rodeo's better, but it's still really good. It's his most banger filled album ever. Number 4, Thought It Was a Drought feature, and that's a banger. Everybody knows. You can't even say Gucci Flip Flops without that song being thought of. You can't even bring up Gucci Flip Flops in a casual conversation without saying, you know what I did in some Gucci Flip Flops? Huh? I fucked your bitch in some Gucci Flip Flops. He also took a piss and saw codeine coming out. You should get that checked up, Future. Banger. Number 4. This might be. Oh, nope, it's not. But Waves, Kanye West off of Life of Pablo. Off of Life of Pablo. And it's just one of those things, like it'll wake you up. It's that kind of shit, like when you walk into a room, it's that kind of feeling. You know what I mean? It's just a kind of cool song. There's not really much to say about it. It's well done. Energetic. Banger. Alright, cool. That was painless. Just rip that Band-Aid right off. Sick. It's getting harder and harder to write these songs. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm hungry. I gotta hurry this shit up. I mean, you can't really make it. I don't know. Maybe. No, I'm gonna try to do a full hour, but I'm starving. Pornhub greets bloggers after YouTube gun ban introduced. What? Enraged TV has moved some of its videos to Pornhub. Oh my god, Pornhub's gonna be the new king. It's gonna be the new fucking streamings. Oh, sorry Vimeo. Guess you couldn't really pull it off. YouTube has banned videos that show people how to manufacture or modify their guns and accessories. It has already banned videos linked to the sale of guns and accessories. Many firearms enthusiasts noticed that some of their videos have been removed from their video sharing website, and some had their channels suspended. Prominent gun video bloggers said the move was an erosion of U.S. citizens' rights, and some said they would move their content to Pornhub instead. YouTube's policies now prohibit videos that show how to make a firearm, ammunition, high-capacity magazines, or homemade silencers. Next bullet point, are designed to sell guns or specific accessories, including high-capacity magazines and tools that convert a firearm to automatic fire. Third point, show how to convert a firearm to automatic or simulated auto fire. Fourth point and final point, show how to install such accessories or modifications. Man, fuck you. Well, that's actual censorship. I don't fuck with that. The changes will fully take effect on April 20th or 4/20. Something's fishy there. The decision was met with anger from the video makers who modified guns to show off their creations as a hobby. Carl Casarda and Ian McCullum, I know Ian McCullum, I've heard of him before, who run the review site in Range TV, he was probably on Joe Rogan, I think, said they had started posting their videos on Facebook and pornography site Pornhub. We will not be seeking any monetization from Pornhub. We are merely looking for our safe haven for our content and for our viewers, the pair said in a statement. Firearms manufacturer Spikes Tactical said the change reflected attempts to slowly chip away at our freedoms and erode our rights. Yeah, I mean that's dumb censorship. They're not hurting anybody. Video maker Jorg Sprav said he appreciated YouTube was now defining their guidelines more clearly. Okay, I respect that too. Hold on, sneeze is coming. The sneeze. Oh, sorry, y'all. God damn. There's a picture of this guy. It says, in one lighthearted video, Jorg Sprav makes a weapon that fires pistols. It's actually kind of cool. It looks like Han Solo's gun. But he said the change has been introduced without a transitional period. True. Many gun channels must now be afraid, he told the news site Motherboard. They should at least get some time to clean up their videos so the new rules are kept. Unsuitable for children. Well, fuck it. A lot of wasted time because I can't find shit. Oh. Toys R Us founder. He's dead too. God damn it. Kim Wilde says aliens inspired her pop comeback. Well, she's on cocaine. What is she saying? What? Let me get an actual quote. God knows why I like it. Cool. Wow. There's nothing. I just wanted the quote. God damn it! Why are you making me do all this extra work for it? Israel admits striking Syria. Good Lord. Uh-oh. ABC's American Idol reportedly blaming Ryan Seacrest scandal for low ratings. No, it's because your show sucks. It's old now. It's old. It's too old. The Voice is more exciting for the young people. Just got a better setup. It's not as good as it used to be, where people would fucking embarrass themselves. Look at your fucking ragtag group of assholes. What is that, Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Seacrest? You're not getting it, dog. You need Randy Jackson, Paul Abdul, and what's his fucking face? Simon Cowell. You need someone angry. Someone mean. You need to get mean. Cocaine babe tells court she smuggled drugs for likes and attention on Instagram. What? Really? That's pretty awesome. Oh, God. I can't even think about anything but food right now. Jesus Christ. Ooh, now we're talking. Soft, robotic fish swims alongside real ones in coral reefs. That is so cool. Using its undulating tail and a unique ability to control its own buoyancy, Sophie can swim in a straight line, turn, or dive up and down. Made of silicone rubber, sea sails, Sophie, I'm not sure, could enable a closer study of aquatic life. Ooh, let me see a video. It's beautiful. That's really cool. It's like an iPhone for a fish, basically. Alright, you're moving too slow. I want to see fish, dog. Urethane foam provides buoyancy. I want to see it alongside fish like you promised, goddammit. Oh, now we're talking. Other fish are probably like, what the frick is that? Man, tell these fucking humans to get out the way. Man, that back end of it looks so real. That's awesome. The only problem is it needs a guy with a remote to actually do it. I think that's what I'm seeing. Oh no, maybe it's just a guy measuring stuff, being a scientist and whatnot. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. That's really cool. I can't wait till it gets fucking eaten for the first time. Nice. Pretty rad. I love me some science. Oh boy. Oh baby. Mi espalda es no bueno. Smoke breathing elephant caught on camera. Ooh. Give me the video, goddammit. This sounds rad. How's he doing that? Huh? I don't get it. It's an elephant just blowing fucking smoke. That is insane. It's really cool. Like some mythical shit. Wow. 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 Okay, basically with this fucking elephant, he's not actually blowing smoke. What he is doing is picking stuff off the floor, eating it, and when he doesn't eat, he's blowing out, which is ash. So he's just like blowing ash out. And if anyone has a fireplace or something like that, like when you have a big group of ash and you like fucking throw that shit, it just goes everywhere. Kind of like smoke. Cool. Rad. Alright, next item, please. Ooh. The real reason behind Rick and Morty Season 4 delay is a little less dramatic than we thought. I didn't know it was a delay. I just thought it was not happening right now. Is the deadliest, most sinister threat either Rick and Morty have either faced in this. Whoa, what? Harmon clarified that work on Season 4 of the show has yet to truly begin, simply because contracts for the season are still being sorted out. No. The reason we're not working on Rick and Morty right now ain't because I figured out that I don't need to impress you. It's because of a little thing called contract negotiations, and it's gotten complicated this time around. The complication might be in part due to the show's huge boost in awareness after their critically acclaimed third season, when Rick and Morty truly evolved from clever sci-fi series into a major part of the pop culture zeitgeist, and for better or worse, the incredibly specific, limited-time fast food dipping zeitgeist too. Retaining people who made the show such a huge hit in the first place is vital to its future, especially now Rick and Morty is as huge as it is. Still, it means while we sit waiting for those negotiations to come to an end, there's going to be a lengthy wait beyond that for more Rick and Morty. It's basically, they want their fucking money first. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. I talked about this the other day, a couple podcasts ago. I don't fuck with Jay-Z and Beyonce doing that whole motorcycle thing. It's like, I know you guys are fucking rich, and I didn't even think of this. They copied Kimye. Remember that Bound 2 video? Hold on. Another sneeze. Oh, one for the fans. God damn, that hurt. No, it's because I don't think Jay-Z's really that creative. He's smart for sure, but Kanye's way more creative. Just not even a question. Ooh. Tom Hardy addresses Venom suit rumors. I'm digging it. Alright. Tom Hardy is a simple message for the furries, for the fans worried about the possible lack of Venom in the anti-hero solo movie. Don't believe everything you hear. Hardy posted a face eater insignia to his Instagram, attaching this caption: Venom, just saying Venom suit. Myths usually asinine circulate about things, usually by those who have failed to garner credible intel. Shit. The actor seems to be calling out recent rumors that there's not much Venom in the Venom movie. Manabite, citing specific unspecified rumors, is likely referring to a supposed plot leak that surfaced online in February, which claims the recognizable Venom suit is formed only briefly towards the end of the movie, appearing for about 2 minutes during the final fight. The leak alleges the inky black symbiote mostly manifests as black veins around Hardy's arms and neck, or as large additional arms, despite the official movie logo faithfully resembling the Venom's iconic look from the Marvel comic books. The movie was pretty good despite the lack of actual Venom, the source writes, claiming they saw a pre-visual rough cut. Studio Sony released a first look at Venom in February in the form of a teaser trailer, which I loved because it was a real teaser. I don't need big trailers where you ruin the whole movie. I like when they just tease out a little bit and get you interested. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Received a mixed to negative reaction from fans, many taking issue with its lack of venom. The half-human, half-alien creature reporter alien Eddie Brock, I can't read right now, when he bonds with gooey ET life form known as a symbiote. Venom, oh my god, fucking learn to read. I'm about to punch myself in the face. I might do it. Venom marks the first film out of Sony's Marvel Cinematic Universe. The studio's own cinematic universe planned to include Spider-Man spin-off Silver and Black and Morbius. Very cool. Both inspired by supporting Spidey players and the Marvel comic books. The Sony chief wants to give Mysterio and Kraven the Hunter their own movies too. That's pretty rad. You know what I hate? When you can like on the like Safari or something. Why can't you just go up and down? I hate that you can swipe left to go backwards or something, or swipe right to go backwards. It's like my swiping up and down isn't perfectly straight. Sometimes I'll just like swipe one way, and it's just very inconvenient. It's a real bitchy thing to complain about, but what else is the podcast for? Good God. Sorry about that. God damn, my nose is fucking killing me. I'm struggling, but I'm getting through it. For y'all. Earlier this year, John Schnepp of Collider claimed Tom Holland was spotted on set filming a cameo as Peter Parker, not Spider-Man. Makes sense. Further muddying the waters about whether or not the SMU was actually tentatively tied to the DC-owned MCU. Apparently not. But they said never say never. So, alright, well, cool, because he's going to be in it. Rad. Ew. Lil Xan performs Tupac's California Love during Pomona concert. Oh my god. Go away. Ugh, go away. Chris Evans has learned about being an ally. Just because you have a good intention doesn't mean it's okay. Triple H doesn't have much to say about Brock Lesnar. He's probably going to lose and then go back to the UFC. Oh, I guess this is what Paul Levesque had to say. To be honest, I really don't have anything to share in this conversation, and we'll see where it goes. Brock is Brock. He's an interesting guy to be with. Makes it challenging, which is always wonderful, and we're working on it. We'll see where this goes as time goes on. He's just going to keep going back and forth. I would love to see him fight John Jones. I think that'd be so cool. That'd be so nice for the sport, too. Oh, boy. Gordon Ramsay berates Indiana boy and Master Chef Junior Teen Challenge. No way. It has been difficult to watch Ben Atkins from Gary, Indiana, compete on Master Chef Junior. The upbeat kid with a penchant for tie-dye t-shirts, I don't know what that word means, had a tough time finding his place in the Fox Network contest and landed in the bottom of the first few challenges of Season 6. Friday's episode was no different. The 20 young home cooks were divided into two teams so they could feed 75 guests at a wedding. Both teams were required to serve two dishes, rack of lamb and butternut squash and apples, and pan-seared halibut with roasted cauliflower and asparagus. Ben was on the red team, helmed by Kate Ortega of Mississippi. The three other Chicago contestants, Benny Chuakala of Pilsen neighborhood, Timmy DeTomaso of Clarendon Hills, something like that, and Pierce Cleveland of Oak Park were on the blue team, led by Ariana Fagan of Minnesota. Cade assigned Ben to work on the side dishes, which did not go over well with Ben. Cade put me on the sides. I wanted to cook the lamb. Back in Gary, Indiana, I barbecue and we know meat. I'm not being used for what I should be used for, so I don't feel good about this challenge at all, Ben said. Ben ended up on the meat station cutting lamb chops until Gordon Ramsay saw his work. I've never seen door wedges more appetizing. I wouldn't even serve that to my frickin' bulldog, Ramsay said. Ramsay instructed Ben to go to the garner station and stay away from the lamb. Damn. Why did you do that? Why you did that to the lamb, I'll never know, Ramsay said. The blue team beat the red team. Ben in California's Gracie Howard, who was afraid to cook the lamb, were sent home. Master Chef Jr. has been one of the best times of my life. I got to meet amazing friends, and it was a good opportunity to learn more about cooking, and it's awesome to have made it this far, Ben said in his exit interview. What viewers may not know is that months after filming, Ben's father shot and... Oh, shit. Ben's father shot and killed Ben's mother in their Gary home before killing himself. God damn. Northwest Indiana community members have rallied around Ben, 11 years old, and raised money for his education. Since the September 2017 killings, he was in high spirits last month when he told Tribune he hopes to make and sell baked goods soon. Damn. 18 contestants remain on season 6 of whatever. God damn. That's absolutely crazy. Oh no. See that swiping left thing that just fucking happened to me. Okay, one more thing and I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Justice League, here's the real reason Superman's black suit wasn't used, which I want to know. It was a creative choice, duh. The suit was rumored to be in there, as fans expected to see the iconic garb upon Superman's resurrection following his Dawn of Justice death. Spoiler alert. However, the suit would turn out to be nothing more than an Easter egg and a detail. Just tell me fucking why. The black suit is something that fascinated us as filmmakers from the get-go. We saw a glimpse of it in the nightmare sequence from Man of Steel when Superman was wading through skulls, and also in the deleted scene from Justice where you see Clark walking through the spaceship and it's teased in the background. When we were prepping Justice League, at first it seemed that it might be a logical choice for the look of Superman when he was resurrected. Zack is extremely respectful and passionate about the depiction of Superman in the comic books and graphic novels, and traditionally when he is resurrected and he is in the black suit. However, as filmmakers progressed through the Justice League, they saw an opportunity to make the film more hopeful and brighter. Yeah, I can understand. If he came back on all black, you wouldn't seem as fucking happy as he did. Oh, Justin Bieber's in a car crash. I always have time for this. He was rear-ended. He wasn't hurt. He's only 24. God damn. That's insane. Whatever. Alright. Well, I think that's pretty much it. We're at the last minute. So I'd like you guys to visit the website that's going to be in the description. I'd like you to also follow, support all the other things that are in there, my Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchats, all that kind of good stuff. And if you made it to the end, you're a winner. Alright, I want you guys to know that. You are winners. If you can sit through an hour of my bullshit, you can do anything in this world. And never forget that. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Peace from the BK Lounge podcast, the biggest podcast in the world.